Hey Familia, Igni here, and welcome back to another Shadowverse video. Guys, I have my very own, over here, Shadowverse reveal on May 18th, 5 p.m. Japan time. So that's in exactly 24 hours, basically, from recording this video. So go check that out. The waiting room will be up later tonight, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. Other than that, there's 3 new cards that dropped for the Heroes of Shadowverse mini set, which, again, need I remind you, is the very last set of the entire game, which is kind of crazy to think about if you really stop and just absorb that information. So first, we got Warpath Fortress, a resurgent card of, like, Iron Fortress or whatever. That was way back in the day an old sword card. 7/7/6, so very heavy. Accelerate 1, summon Assembly Droid and evolve it. Fanfare, summon 4 assembly droids and evolve them whenever another allied Machina follower is destroyed, draw a card. I think you literally never play this for the 7 cost. Ever. It's way too heavy. But the Accelerate 1 is amazing. Obviously, it works well with Not, which was revealed earlier, which gets stronger the more cards you evolve, right? The Dominance Order gets cheaper, for example. And you also get to evolve the Not for free if you get the Dominance Order done, right? And you also summon more Firm Henchmen as well. So, obviously, it's good for that. The fact that it's a 1-cost evolve on your evolve turn means that you can immediately play it and then play, like, Blooming Dancer alongside it, which is really, really strong. So, really, really good card for evolve-based sword decks. And because it's a Machina, you can also just tutor it with Ruins of Aeolon, right? You tutor this, you get the evolve card, you play it alongside, you also have Giro Lol as a free evolve as well. So you can instantly get like 4, not 4, around 3 to 4 evolves probably on your first evolve turn. So yeah, a fantastic accelerate card. The body is pretty much never going to be played though, because this is too heavy and trash. But yeah, that accelerate is really, really strong. And works well in just pretty much every sword deck that cares about evolves. And that's gonna be not obviously, but technically it can work in the Charlemagne version as well, because Assembly Droid is a neutral card, right? So it does get buffed up from Charlemagne, and then you can end with like Grimnir or whatever still, I believe. So that is an option for you if you want to go that path. We also got Kagero Velsar's Sheath, which is an interesting name. Fanfare, if at least 5 allied cards had last words when they were destroyed, gain Rush and Bane. Last words put Soul Flash into your hand, and then Soul Flash deals 5 damage to an enemy follower. If 15 last words cards were destroyed, deal 5 damage to the enemy leader. Okay, so this does count Natron trees, right? So technically you could just like play a tree shadow deck. Then you have a 1 play point, deal 5 damage to the face. You spam trees as well to get your Lubel up. So, you know what? I do appreciate them printing a shadow card that is neither Necromancy or Machina support, because those are the obvious 2 best shadow decks right now, and they're still really good. So, giving them support is unnecessary. Instead, supporting an archetype that doesn't really exist. And it's still playable with some of the pieces from those other archetypes, because you can still use this with Lubel after destroying a bunch of trees on your own, right? So, and also, yeah, Ania also gives last words to Machina, so you can still use him in the other packages, but he is like kind of a payoff win con in his own right as well. So it'll be interesting. I think people could try to cook like the last words with Alice and trees and now Kagero. You can also put Kagero in Machina. You can put Kagero in Necromancy still, technically. So there's a lot of options. I quite like this card, and it is very strong. You can also get more Soul Flashes by cloning it with the Apple as well. That is true. And finally, we have another card that was revealed over on the Discord. So let me just read out the translation for you. Giftwing Seraph. The name is obviously subject to change, but the effect should be more or less accurate. Rush Drain. Last words, summon Natron Great Tree. Yeah, that's a good card. It's heal support. It's amulet support. I mean, it's mostly amulet support, but the fact that it heals you is just nice, right? This is a really good card. You just get that amulets destroyed count like up even faster, making Seraphs of the True Key an even bigger problem. Yeah, the fact that it's a Natura card too. Yeah, dude. Meowskers is eating good. Yeah, this is a good card. It's really, really boring, unfortunately. It is an incredibly boring card. And, you know, as the final card that Haven is ever getting, ever revealed, it's kind of a, you know, sad one to end off on. It's not very flashy, but it is good. Like, it is just straight up good, so... There you go. Those are the cards that have been revealed so far. I also reviewed all the other cards on a previous video, so you can check that out as well. And again, reminder that I have my own card reveal going up tomorrow at 5 p.m. Japan time. But other than that, that is it from me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.